channel. My name's Megan, just in case you don't know me already. And I'm back with a really exciting video, as I say in all of my videos. But today is Vlogmas day 1. And I'm really excited. So in case you haven't guessed by the title already, I'm going to be doing a drugstore glow up. Hopefully I look somewhat better than I look right now. In case you're wondering about my hair, I actually have the Shein curl formers in. I really like them. I've had them in for about half an hour and I feel like I want to take them out. But I just wanted to curl the bottom of my hair, and normally I'd sleep in them, but I'm definitely not going to be sleeping in them today. So yeah, I've had them in for about half an hour. I'm hoping that I can just do my eyeshadow and then take them out and they'll be curly. I think that'll be long enough. But yeah, I just thought I'd start off Vlogmas with a Christmas glow up. So yeah, what can you expect from Vlogmas? You can expect full face tutorials, makeup collections, makeup challenges, not taking life too seriously, and just having like loads of fun on my channel basically. So yeah, I'm really excited. Let's just put some makeup on and make myself feel a little bit better, and let's just get into the video. So I've just had to put some clips in because yeah, they was just annoying me just a little bit. So I'm going to start off today with my eyebrows, and I'm going to use a Makeup Obsession Fluffy Brows Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Ash Brown. And then I'm going to use the Makeup Obsession So Fine Brow Pencil too. I'm just going to fluff them up a little bit. So what I've been doing recently is just going through my brows with this. Then taking the brow pencil. I love this brow pencil, it's just so skinny and it's not too like waxy or too big. It's like, yeah, I just really like it. Let's go all out and just carve them out. Just using this glossy box brush. So now that my eyebrows are on, they're not the best, but I feel like they're pretty even, so that's a win for me.
I'll take that.
For my eye base, I'm going to be using the Beauty Bay eye base in the shade 2. I know you can't go into the drugstore and actually pick this up, but it is so affordable, so that is why I'm using this, because it is so affordable and I really like it. I've really been enjoying this. I feel like it dries down like quite well. Just blend this in. For my eyeshadow today, I'm going to take one of my favourite drugstore eyeshadow palettes ever, and this is the Revolution and Soph collaboration, and this one is the Extra Spice palette. I absolutely love this palette so much. It's just such a good eyeshadow palette. All of her collaborations I think have been so good. I feel like I might do a smoky-ish look. Yeah, we'll try it. So I'm going to take the shade Mulled Wine, which is this one at the bottom here. It's like a purpley cranberry kind of shade. A mulled wine kind of shade. And I'm going to run that through my crease. So that first shade packed on really nice. If you are new to my channel, my looks always look this messy when I first do them, but they kind of work out in the end most of the time. And to blend that shade out, I'm going to take the shade Cookie Dough up here, which is just such a beautiful brown nude kind of shade that you can just chuck on. I really love this palette. I'm going to use the Gesso 231 Luxe Petite brush to blend that out, and then probably end up using a fluffier brush in a second. Oh, it's quite harsh at the minute, but I will blend in a second. Now I'm going to take a big fluffier brush. This is the Spectrum B07, and I've just got a bit of face powder on it, and I just want to use that to just help blend that top shade out. So now I'm just going to go back in with those shades, really intensify those shades, and then I'll be back and we can put something on our lid. So I'm back and those colours built up really nice and they blended so beautiful, and I'm kind of happy with the way my look's going. It can soon change, but I'm happy so far. And now I think I'm going to take the shade Aurora, which is this green one down there. I just think it's quite Christmassy and that's what I'm going for. I am going to put down a sticky base though, and I'm going to use the NYX Glitter Primer. So I'm literally just going to put a little bit of this on like the centre of my lid. I'm going to try the shade with a brush, but I think I'll probably end up using my finger. This shade's so pretty. You know what, I don't actually think this shade swatches that well, but I feel like it performs really well, because I was swatching it before and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't use that. But I'm really going to put that tacky base down. That's really pretty. It looks so Christmassy. Oh, it's like really smoky and really different for something that I'd normally go for, but I actually kind of like it. I have also got some of these W7 Gleam and Glow liquid eyeshadows, like a whole set. I've only ever swatched one of these and it didn't swatch very well, but I'm thinking I'm going to give it a go, and if not I can just declutter this, but we'll see. This is what they look like. So this is Summer Champagne, Diamond Dust, Silver Sparkle, Pinky Promise, Gold Rush and Copper Glitz. Let's take Gold Rush. Seeing as this shade's got like a little bit of gold in it, I'll just swatch this. Okay, I'd say this is more copper, but this is actually swatched a lot better than I remember. Why did I think that they didn't swatch very well? That's how that's swatched. I'm gonna try this champagne-y one as well, see what that one swatches like. It is very champagne-y. You know what, we'll try the champagne one because I wanted it to lighten it up a little bit, just in the middle. I think I'm just going to use my finger, actually. Oh, look at that. Scrap that, let's use the gold. It says gold, but I'd say it's more bronze, but personal opinion. Maybe it goes on gold, you never know. Let's go with it. Yeah, I'm just going to do the exact same to me the right, but these actually aren't as bad as I actually thought they were. I've put off using them because of how bad they swatched when I did get them, but now they've actually performed okay. I actually thought I'd be decluttering this, but not now. So I think for now I'm actually gonna move on to my base. I might take my hair out. Hoping I've left them in for long enough because they've literally been in for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So I'm really hoping this is gonna be cool. Yay! Yay! Let's take them all out. I actually didn't think they'd come out this well, but they've actually come out so well, just because I've not had them in there for that long. Face is a little bit red just because it's quite warm in my room. It might be winter, but it's not winter in my room. I think they'll look better once they've dropped a bit. Anyway, just want to put some makeup on my face now. And I'm going to start off by using the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Absolutely love this primer so much. It's so good. Just think it just works really, really well at filling in those pores. So when I do use this primer, I always, or almost always combine it with a hydrating primer. I just find that works best. So the one I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. The spray is not amazing on it, but I like how hydrating it is. This would be so much better if the spray was so nice. Like the spray was like the Morphe one. This would be amazing. And for my foundation today, I'm actually going to be using my absolute favourite foundation because that's absolutely what I would wear on Christmas Day, and it's the Rimmel Lasting Perfection, and I have this in the shade 100 Ivory.
Oh my gosh.
And to blend it in, I'm using the Real Techniques Sculpt. Oh! And to blend that in, I'm going to use my Real Techniques sculpting brush. I love doing my base makeup with this. Just going to tap over that just to make sure everything's like just nice and not streaky or anything. This is the Colourpop sponge. Let me see, I think it's the detail one. My favourite one is the silicone one because it just doesn't soak up any foundation. It's so good. For my concealer, I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection in the shade Porcelain 2. Just to kind of like brighten. I feel like this might be just a little bit too light for me, but I kind of like how bright and like awake it makes me look. This is one of my favourite Drugstore concealers, and I'm just going to blend it in with that same sponge. And for a little bit of cream contour, which I absolutely love doing at the minute, is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the original one, it's not the hydrating one. I do much prefer the hydrating one, especially for under my eyes, but this works really, really well. I'm just trying to use it up. I think I would definitely get the hydrating one if I was going to get this again, but I have this in the shade Tan Walnut, and of course I'm going to blend it in with my Real Techniques sculpting brush. With this, because it dries down pretty quick, I find that you have to work pretty quick with it. That's the only downside to it, but I don't think you get that same problem with the hydrating one. Just love cream contouring. I just think it really makes a big difference to to my face. So that's it for cream products. So I'm going to set my face down using 2 different powders because we're going all out because
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Both of these powders are from I Heart Revolution. So I've got the coconut one and I've also got the peach one. So I'm going to use the coconut one under my eyes and then the peach one all over my face. And this is what I've just been enjoying doing. So we're going to do it. So I've just got a little bit in my lid and then I'm just going to tap off that excess and then set that down under my eyes. Also going to do that on my chin and then on this middle bit of my forehead. I'm not using too much, don't want to go crazy. And then I'm going to take a big brush and I'm going to use the peach one. It smells pretty good. It smells like peach. The other one does smell like coconut, so if you don't like coconut then you might not like it. And I'm just going to pat this in. Everywhere else, really set everything down. I love using powder. I use way too much powder, so I think that's just like working as a waitress. You need loads and loads of powder just to make sure everything really sticks all day. And that's my face completely set now. It's not, I'm lying. Like completely missed this back bit here. That is not set. So now my face is completely set. I'm going to move on to some powder products and I'm going to take another I Heart Revolution product. A lot of my drugstore collection is Revolution, but I just really like the majority of their products. Like, they're just really good. So there are a few bits from I Heart Revolution. So I'm going to take the I Heart Revolution contour palette, little chocolate bar one thing, and I'm going to use it just for this contour shade. I like this palette. I just find that the contour shade is a little bit dark and the highlighter is a little bit light, but that's what's going to happen when you buy face palettes that have more than one product in. Someone's kind of going to miss out. But if they came out with like a little bit more of a selection, then I'd definitely be picking another one up. And I'm literally just going to use this to like kind of chisel out my cheekbones. It's not the coolest, like cool toned bronzer. Like, it looks way more cool toned in the palette than it actually comes out. So it made pretty dark and I've gone in with a light hand, but then the highlighter is like a really white highlighter, so that's how I feel about it. Just gonna slightly contour my nose. Obviously it's too harsh, but never mind, let's just dab that into the skin. I'm using that same palette.
Does it look smaller? Hopefully.
For my bronzer, I'm going to take the Beauty Bay bronzer in the shade Donut. I really like this shade. It's quite fair, but it's also quite cool toned. I used it in my Book of Magic, testing the Book of Magic palette out, and I really liked it, so I'm going to be using it again. Like that. I didn't need much bronzer because I did cream bronze, so cream contour, cream bronze, don't know. For blusher, I'm going to be using the absolute classic Milani blusher in the shade Luminoso. Mine's actually like broken. This Milani keeps falling off. I absolutely love this blusher. It's just my favourite. And I'm going to take it on the JH06. This is definitely inspired by Make Me Up Nissa. She uses this brush and a blusher looks so nice and blended. So I just had to have it. It's good enough for her. More than good enough for me. Definitely just her opinion. I love this brush. It's very good. Highly recommend it. For your blusher, always go a bit heavy with the blusher. There's, just in case you're new to my channel, definitely something I need to work on, not going too heavy with the blusher, because it happens in every single video. So I'd originally picked out the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Blossom Glow, but I don't think this is going to complement the look as much as a golden highlighter. So I've just grabbed my Sofa Revolution palette. I know I'm using a lot of Revolution and I'm already using the Sofa Extra Spice palette, but this is a really good highlighting palette, so that's why I'm going to use it. And obviously want to use my best on Christmas Day or for my Christmas glow up. I'm going to take this shade right here because I feel like this one of all them is going to really complement my look. And I'm just going to take a small brush from Morphe, just because my cheeks are quite glowy already from that Luminoso, so I just want to try and get it in a good place. I actually never use this shade, but it's such a good shade. Even for my skin tone, I feel like it's a little bit underrated in the palette, isn't it? Everyone normally goes for like the other shades, but this shade is just as beautiful. Now I just want to finish off my eyes. I'm just going to grab the Extra Spice palette again, and I think I'm going to take this shade Lakes down here, this one right here, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line, and I hope that's the right decision. So I'm going to take that on the Gesso 226 smudger brush. And for my inner corner, I'm actually going to take this shade LA Sun, just because I think it might be like a nice little pop. So going back into the highlighter palette, I'm going to take this shade again, and I just want to lighten it just a little bit. And for lipstick, I'm actually going to take another Revolution product. I'm apologising. Maybe I should have just done a Revolution glow up instead, but I could still do that. Let me know if you do want to see that, because I could still do that. But I'm going to take the Revolution and Soph lipstick in the shade Cake, because I think it will go with this look. And I'm going to use the I Heart Revolution and Belle lip topper. I feel like these actually go together really, really well, and I'll show you in a minute. And then I'm just going to apply some eyelashes and some mascara, and then I'll be right back. So this is my finished look, my Christmas glow up look. What do you think? I know it's very different for me, so I'd love some feedback. That would be amazing. So for my mascara today, I used the Collection Lash Surge Mascara, absolute favourite mascara. And I used the I Heart Revolution Beauty and the Beast eyelashes today, because I really like those. And I just realised that I didn't actually set my makeup in place, so I'm going to take a little bit of the L'Oreal Shake and Glow setting spray. This is a nice spritz of this. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and watching me go from looking like to this, and I really hope you like my look. And it's really, really exciting doing Vlogmas Day 1, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my December videos, because I have some really exciting videos coming up, including collection videos and makeup challenges, full face, like first impressions, drugstore. I am going to do a high-end version of this as well, with my high-end makeup, so I glow up but with my high-end makeup. And hopefully I'll see you in my next Vlogmas video. Bye!